Hello?
Linkara, we just checked the footage. It was Diamanda Hagen who resurrected Goofy Gary.
Is that so? I'll be sure to ask her about that when she stops aiming a gun at me.
Cool, glad I could be helpful.
Is that Welshy on the phone? Tell him I liked him better when he regenerated into a woman.
I hear her, and tell her I liked her better before she betrayed us.
Diamanda, Welshy says...
Do I look like I give a shit about what he says?
Diamanda, this isn't you. The voice is controlling you. You're too strong-willed to let it do this without a fight.
It's amazing how stupid you people actually are. I wanted this to happen. The entire reason I helped to do this at all is because I want a horror from another dimension ravaging this world. I want it running around and having a party with everyone's corpses. I want to laugh and drink wine as they listen to the entire world screaming. I want to see all of you, my fellow producers, wallowing in agony and begging for my help after ignoring me for so fucking long!
Wait, is this because you never got invited to any of those adventures we went on? Because you never got to be around during the anniversaries?
No, you daft tit-faced, I'm just fucking evil. I do this shit because I feel like it. That's all. Also, yes.
Sounds about right.
You realize that the voice isn't going to stop with us, right? It'll destroy you and Haganistan too.
No, it won't, because of the reason. I'd explain, but you've proven too stupid to get it. Anyway, I'm gonna live more than long enough to see the rest of you die first.
What about you, Minion?
What do you mean?
Are you okay with dying with the rest of the world?
For my mistress, I would die a million painful deaths.
But your mistress is going to die too. How does that make you feel?
I'm not...
Minion, don't you listen to her. You'll die for me, and I'm not gonna die anyway.
No, I can't. Mistress, I cannot risk that happening.
What?
Mistress, you're my everything. I exist only to serve you, to do what you command. But that means protecting you too, and I cannot allow you to let yourself die. I love you, mistress.
Can't really hear you over the sound of your traitorous actions. Now aim your gun at them, or I'll shoot you myself, and then hang you up in the Hall of Betrayers.
Located right beneath the outdoor toilets?
The same. There's even a camera feed so people can watch whose body they're pooping on.
Your country sounds gross.
That's it. Killing you first!
No!
You missed. Minion, pistol whip yourself 10 times for your failure to hit me.
At once, mistress.
Not so fast. Get her gun.
On it.
Hold her down.
How do we restrain her?
Oh, over there, a decorative curtain. Minion, help me.
Just a moment. I've only hit myself 4 times now.
Just do it.
Oh, very well.
Minion, this is not the designated time for you to taunt me, you realize?
Yes, mistress. I shall happily face punishment when all of this is over.
Damn right you will. We're taking those erotic books back and you don't get to try any of them!
Oh.
Welshy, you still there?
Yeah, what's going on over there?
We've incapacitated Diamanda. We'll get you filled in on everything in a minute, but I need you to call Maven, Sean, Dom, anybody in that group. We need to stop them from saving that ghost.
Okay, ghosts have appeared. Are we all ready?
Fuck no! This has been one weird day!
He means yes.
Is someone's phone ringing?
I don't hear anything.
Well, of course you don't. You're all the way up there.
I don't hear anything either.
Doesn't matter anyway, they're on the move.
Okay, pulling the attic door. Okay, do it, guys. This thing wants to go back to normal spot, and I don't know how long I can hold it.
He looks pretty surprised about that. Let's see how much worse we can make it, shall we?
Looks like we got his attention. Not well enough. He's aiming the gun.
Okay, that's it. Let's see how it goes. Like Molotov cocktails.
Did you just light a ghost on fire?
Of course not. I don't believe in ghosts.
She's reached the top, guys. Go now. Do what you must do to escape this ghastly fate. Wait, what?
You fools! What have you done?
Maven, are you okay?
Fine. Man, ghosts shove harder than you'd think.
None of us are okay. We're all doomed.
Oh, I think we just fucked up.
None of them are answering their phones.
Oh, it could be too late. They could be dead.
We can't assume the worst.
No, I'm pretty sure we can.
Just keep trying.
The end comes near. You have no chance. Things have gone astray. Soon it will be time at last for Goofy Gary to come play.
Alright, so basically what you were saying before is that since we weren't able to kill you, your boss will think that there's nothing here that can threaten it and it's safe to come out?
Got it there, hole in one. You're smarter than you look. Since you can't kill Goofy Gary, it's your goose that I'll cook.
Is it? Because that just sounds more like we have to keep trying to kill you.
Oh. Well, it seems it's time for me to once again get hit. There are days sometimes I think this job really is just full of...
Nilla, find anything else interesting?
Depends on your definition of interesting.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't found any more people who have betrayed us, so that's a plus. Aside from karaoke tracks and more camera footage, it looks like some of the cameras do have microphones.
Anywhere interesting? Maybe we can find where they took Erod.
Haven't found that yet, but listen in on when Diamanda was resurrecting Goofy Gary from that effigy.
Okay, which of these bloody scrolls is it? Yeah, I'm doing it, you impatient wanker. Maybe if your followers actually labeled these things correctly. Aha! Got it!
What was that noise? Was that the voice?
According to Linkara, it's been able to influence people even outside where it's trapped. So, great, we've got a recording of what it sounds like. So, yeah, interesting, but I don't know how helpful it is.
He's loose again!
After him! We can't let it get back to the voice!
The zombies have gotten really quiet.
Is that good or bad?
Maybe we can sneak past them out of here now. Screw sneaking. We're standing on a big glowing mystical symbol thing. I think we should just run out of here and not look back.
Why are you guys whispering?
We don't want them to hear us.
Hey zombies, do you care if we're talking?
I don't think they care.
Oh, fine, then let's try to escape. Or we can stay right here, that works too.
At this point, I think just fighting them is going to be our best option.
There's like 30 of them, maybe more even. I don't think we stand a chance.
We don't have to take them all down, we just have to get the ones blocking the entranceway and then run for it. They pushed us into this place, I doubt they care about following us back out again.
Yo, Mars, what are you doing?
This house is full of secrets.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
A secret passage?
Yo, Mars, I may regret this, but how did you know that was there?
I didn't. That's why I was tapping on the walls.
But how did you know there would be a secret passage at all?
I didn't. That's why I was tapping on the walls.
Uh-huh. Well, the zombies don't seem to care about the secret passage, so let's give it a shot.
Let's. It doesn't look like it's very long.
And I think it's a dead end there too.
Well, if there was an entrance on one side... Oh, hey guys!
What the hell? Suede?
Where did you all come from?
There's a secret passage that leads from the end of the maze down to this room. We just found it.
Here, let's get away from the passageway. I don't feel very good about the zombies still behind us.
You're bringing zombies in here?
Not exactly. They've just been standing around chanting for the voice.
Well, it's good to see some friendly faces, but fortunately we don't need any help. We've dealt with things here.
You've dealt with nothing. You've delayed the voice. But a little. I will simply construct a new body once my master has finished running through all of yours.
I take it this is the mad scientist you were talking about.
I am Dr. Vivicen, you simpleton. And soon you and all of your friends shall experience the terrible power of the voice. Your weak flesh shall be shredded by its majesty.
Is that so? Would you care to get a head start on that shredding? Or maybe we could just start with the head.
Easy, Suede. Look, let's try to go upstairs and get to everyone else.
I'm all in for that. Let's get away from here before the zombies decide to follow us.
Yo, Lovecraft, what you doing?
I hear it.
What do you hear?
Yeah, he's been like that for a few minutes now. We don't know what's going on.
I wouldn't worry. It's probably just the voice trying to possess him.
Oh, well, okay then. Let's see. What?
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, we should be worried about him, because it's probably the voice trying to possess him.
Lovecraft, snap out of...
Come, my master, back to where you were imprisoned.
I hear it. They're going back through the passage. After them.
There are secret passages all over the mansion. We're actually lucky to be in here. Most of the passages lead back here, so that's the best chance we have to regroup with everyone.
Okay, Secret Surprise Unlimited set up in this room here, so that's where Mars Girl and the others are. So if we take this passage, we should meet up with them.
Shouldn't we be going to Maven's group?
If what they said earlier is true, they're too far away. Hopefully the message got to them in time before they save that ghost. Minion, I don't suppose you know any way of fighting the voice or keeping it from whispering to us.
Sorry, no. The mistress was quite insistent on the voice coming forth and killing everyone.
Still am, actually.
Okay, how do we open the secret passage?
That particular passage was in fact held in the erotic fiction section, as my mistress suggested.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna text them and let them know we're on our way. Hopefully they figured out how to raise those shutters.
I don't think they will. If I'm looking at these blueprints correctly...
You know you can't win, right? You're gonna end up with a voice screaming in your ear until your eardrums burst. It heals them up and then starts all over again. That's what you have to look forward to for all of eternity.
Well, it's nice to have something to look forward to.
You realize I'm gonna get free here?
Yep, but neither of us want to be alone with you.
And if we let your minion stay with you, you'll just order her to let you go, and she will.
It's true. I'm really a liability, quite frankly.
And we need to get moving. So, fine. Break free. I admit I didn't see you setting all this up, Diamanda, but in hindsight, it's really not surprising.
You didn't see it coming because you're an idiot. I'm glad you realize in hindsight that you're an idiot.
Yeah. But I guess it's just really hard for me to see Diamanda Hagen, of all people, playing second fiddle to anybody else. But I guess that's just me. Let's go, guys.
Second fiddle. I'll use your tendons to string a violin, you little... Yeah, I'm coming, you impatient fucking noisemaker.
So, bad news, guys. Turns out Emma was the evil herald of the voice, and Anderson was trying to stop her from letting out a scream that would allow the voice to harmonize or something. So we done goofed.
We gotta get up there and stop her.
Yeah, it's not budging. Best bud, give me a hand with this.
I am not your...
Dude, just help him. You're the closest.
Ugh, stupid jerk-faced Dom can't do anything himself. Has to bring me anything for his life.
Sean, what are you doing? Come on.
Hang on a second. I have an idea.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
Wait, Luke, she's probably...
Don't want to hear it. Crap!
Gotcha, bud!
Oh, it's you people. My apologies. I thought it was Anderson back. Please, come up here. It's only fitting that you witness the voice's triumph after you have aided it.
Okay, now I don't want to go up there. We can go now!
Just move, you big baby.
Welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready, for this is the beginning of the end of your world.
I hear it.
We hear you. Lovecraft, come back. You're being possessed by the voice.
I told you this would happen. I told you that without my creature, the voice would find a new host, and over time your friend's body shall wither and decay from the immense power of the voice. And once it falls over, a rotting mess of ash and blood, it will go on, taking you one by one.
Not if we stop you first, you nutcase.
Damn straight.
Is it just me, or Are there more of them than there were a second ago?
You know, in retrospect, perhaps we were a bit hasty in trying to stop your evil demon possession ritual. Maybe we can come back after everybody's cooled off a bit?
Wait, what's that thing?
Is that a doll?
How very perceptive, fleshy friend. Your world's about to reach its end.
I think that's the doll Welshy's group encountered. Must have gotten away from them.
My name is Gary, your goofy pal, and I've got something to boost morale.
Oh? What have you brought, Goofy Gary?
That Lovecraft guy will be its host, but here's someone for when he is toast. He's full of power, tons to muster. Our victims call him Blockbuster Buster.
Erod! They've got Erod too!
Well, on the plus side, at least we're getting some cool rhymes before we die.
Oh wow, this passage opens up right into where the party people were working.
Hey, guys!
Wait, where's Diamanda?
We left the mistress behind.
That seems unwise.
Look, let's face it, we can't exactly make her come with us. We don't want to leave anyone alone with her to guard her, and we have no place to put her. At least now if she escapes, it's not like she'll do it at any critical moment.
Still seems kinda stupid, frankly.
Yeah, well, I'm full of dumb decisions today. At least we're together again.
Yeah, it's great. I'm once again on a team full of idiots. Just like old times.
What's done is done. Did you at least take away her gun?
Yep.
Good. Then frankly, I'm more worried about our other escaped prisoner. That goofy Gary doll got away. We lost him somewhere down the hallway. Then we should not linger. The doll is especially dangerous.
My almost stab back certainly agrees with that.
We'll take the passage back to the main hall and change over to another that should lead to the others down in the maze.
Isn't that exactly where the voice is being kept?
Yep, and we want them to get out of there before that happens. We don't know what the voice will do to them once it's summoned.
I feel like us reuniting has only made this whole thing worse.
I just wish we could figure out how to get those shutters open.
Honestly, I doubt you'll be able to do it from here. The minions showed us the blueprints to the house. The shutters are on there.
Wait, so Scarsdale put those there?
Probably as a final line of defense. If everything else failed, it might be able to still keep the voice from escaping.
And instead, it's keeping us trapped. Even if we stop the voice, how are we supposed to get out of here?
There has to be some kind of mechanism that lifted and held the shutters in place to begin with. That's our ticket out.
And the voice is probably counting on the same thing.
Then let's make sure we silence it first.
Why'd they make these steps so steep back then?
I was but a humble maid. The architect was Scarsdale. He built a mansion-sized trap to contain my master's glory. But the voice cannot be contained. We need never hear anything else but the voice ever again.
Emma, the voice is evil. You have to see that.
It is beyond such paltry definitions. The voice is. We live to serve it, and in death, you will serve it forevermore as I do.
Yeah, sorry, but I think I'm gonna sit that one out.
Oh, my rescuers. The choice is very simple. If you do not recognize the voice for what it is, our better, our Lord, well, your bodies will shatter under its sound as if you were glass. Look around you.
Are those ventilation shafts?
I built them in secret, though Anderson suspected. They connect every area of this mansion, letting the air travel to every conceivable nook and corner. My scream shall reverberate throughout the mansion, down into the holding cell that Scarsdale conceived, and the voice shall finally assume its full glory.
Not while we're here, lady.
Then, like the banshee of old stories, allow me to signal your demise.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, sweetness! Hey, lady, you remember mentioning glass shattering?
No! The fire! Why does it hurt so much?
Ah! down.
Did we stop her in time?
That noise! Where's it coming from? It's in my ear.
Guys, look at Lovecraft! He's glowing!
Oh, thank God that's over.
Lovecraft, are you okay, man? Lovecraft?
Hear me.